Hello and welcome back to Farming for Points. Since you were last with me, we went on and beat Wickham 3-1. Clark getting a brace and Bro getting one. Yeah, it was a tougher game than it should have been, let's be honest. Philogene picked up a knock. But yeah, that's it. Really, today we've got Liverpool, and the team to play Liverpool is Palmer in goal with Davis, Doyle, Tay and Tuanzebe at the back. Eagles and Bellingham in midfield with Hutchinson, Gibbs, White and Swedberg behind Delap up top. Delap is a pressing forward. Gibbs White is an advanced playmaker on support. I just feel that I know we've been playing well, and there's no reason why, we shouldn't get a win at home to Liverpool, considering the league table. But it's Liverpool. They've got Mo Salah, they've got Kaise, they've got Jota, Jones, McAllister, Robertson, Allison, DPD outside. But yeah, they've got all of those people. Swedberg almost getting a goal there. Delap plays it over the top. Doyle will get there first, but the highlight comes to an end. And as things stand, we are dominating, which is odd. We've got young players. I've started to look potentially at getting other players in. We've asked the director of football to go in for a couple of defenders, and obviously tomorrow's episode we will go through that. But what we'll probably do is come back tomorrow. I'd imagine will be deadline day in January. Delap, is he onside? He's put it in the back of the net. I'm not convinced that was onside, but we'll find out. It wasn't. I didn't think it was. Excuse me. I know you didn't hear that. I managed to get my finger on the mute because I felt it coming, but here's Job. Tay plays it all the way back to Palmer. Doyle. Davis. Beautiful ball through to Hutchinson. Hutchinson now, can he find a ball in? He does, and it's an own goal. Nallo has put it into the back of his own net to make it 2-0. And that, boys and girls, is interesting. But we are 2-0 up, and Hutchinson's having a really good game on this left-hand side. Swedberg not so much. Neither's Gibbs White, so we may look to alter that maybe in the second half. I mean, they're playing 6.8s. They're not dreadful, are they? Nobody's playing really badly, but we do have a good, here's Tuanzebe, great header forward, and he gets it again to Swedberg. Job, Eagles, Swedberg. Beautiful ball through. Hutchinson really should have finished that off. It did come to him quickly, but he should have pumped that ball in. That sounded weird. I apologise. He should have finished it off. Right, 65 minutes on the clock. Let's make some changes. As I said, Gibbs White not really playing well. Who have we got? I'm thinking Eagles goes back, Bellingham goes forward, and Gibbs White comes off for Kaista. I kind of want to bring Clark on. I'm going to bring Clark on for Swedberg. I just think that Clark as that shadow striker should do bits, and he has done so far. So 75 minutes on, we'll make a couple more changes now. Moretti is going to come on for Eagles. Esposito's coming on for Delap. And finally, Leaf comes off for Parisi. Just keep it fresh. Final 15 minutes. We're 2-0 up against Liverpool. That's insane. We've actually gone with 3 points ahead of Newcastle, and we have a game in hand of them. That's just, like, shouldn't be a thing. Like, as far as the Champions League goes, we could be 6 points clear. Here's Darwin. Darwin Núñez does what Darwin Núñez does. You can take the boy out of real life and put him in a game, but he's still going to just miss really good big opportunities. Oh dear, Darwin. Right, that was good. Next, we have a trip to Stamford Bridge. So I'll see you when we're ready for that one. So here we are, ready for Chelsea. Unchanged team. We played well. The boys deserve to continue. Yeah, let's go. Crack on. See if we can do it on a cold night at Stamford Bridge. I have no idea what time this match is on. Oh no, it's 3 o'clock kickoff. On a cold December day at Stamford Bridge. Yeah. But it is 0-0, but we are dominant by the looks of it. Strange. I don't know. I really don't understand. We aren't this good. Like, the team itself is just not this good. So why, how, where, and when the wheels will fall off, or have I just created, like, the greatest tactic alive somehow, accidentally? I don't know, but yeah, we seem, as things are, to be playing very well. But here is Sterling, and Sterling has made it 1-0 to Chelsea, and this could be the start of the wheels falling off. But I don't know. It depends. It's just gonna, we're doing all right. Here's Leaf with the free kick. Goes for goal and it's pushed wide, so we get a corner from that. Come on, boys. Leaf. Go on, Leaf. Beautiful ball in, but it's not fallen to anyone. Reece James, oddly, is the furthest man forward for Chelsea, because that makes sense. Here's Job. Job plays it to Swedberg. Swedberg over the top towards Gibbs-White, who's unable to get his head to it, but Leafs picked it up and dragged his shot just wide. Oh dear. Come on, boys. Obviously, this is our second season. I was expecting us to be maybe get Europa League, and Europa League would have been nice because we would have had a reasonable chance at winning that with a couple of additions to the squad. But great ball to Hutchinson. Gibbs-White, get in. Makes it 1-1. And outrageously, we are comfortably in the Champions League spot still. We're falling away a bit from Man City and Spurs unless we get a win, but even then it'll be 5 points. Leafs looking tired. So on comes Parisi. You know what? Right, Swebo's coming off. Hutchinson's going over. And then we're going to bring Jack Clark on. Jack Clark's asked to be transferred, but I'm going to try and play him. He's obviously got a fairly lot. Oh, Hutchinson nearly putting the ball in the back of the net there. And it's Hutchinson to take this corner, plays it to Clark, back to Hutchinson, Gibbs White, Hutchinson. Oof, Job's going to get hold of it though. Pumps the ball forward. And it's headed away by Chilwell of all people to Nzabi. Nzabi's looking a little bit tired. Job plays a beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Beautiful tackle. Oh, Nakuku has just blasted a beauty to make Chelsea 2-1 up. I was going to say, I don't know why they were even looking at that. Right. What should we do now? Nzabi's off. I'm going to throw Bro up top. And Esposito for Amari. I know Amari's played what? Oh, yeah, it's too late now. I was going to say I could have brought Gibbs White off and put Amari into that position, but here's Esposito. Bro! Clark! Go on, Clark! Should have done better, Clark. Come on. We've probably been the better side. And you would say that we're kind of unlucky to be down. Uh-oh. Gibbs White. Go on, Gibbs White. Beautiful. No, he's running alone, and Gibbs White puts it in the back of the net. 2-2. It's a Desmond. I think we're like the formation just works. Obviously, I've got no more subs, but it just seems to play well. Gibbs White obviously having 2 goals today. We've got Bro on the pitch, who's not really done much since coming on, but he's on. Come on, let's just throw a bit of encouragement for the last few minutes. There's 6 minutes of time added on, but it looks as though it is going to be a Desmond. It is. Yeah, that's good. That's a good result. Away at Chelsea, one of the big boys, and we draw Leafs out for 12 days, which is a bit unfortunate. So, obviously, January coming up. We'll come back for Brentford and January transfer deadline day. Probably. Unless the first leg it's all over, then it'll be Crystal Palace and transfer deadline day. Like January transfer deadline day. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager. Until next time, I have spoken.